Over the past few seasons, the South versus Panthers rivalry has been brewing along quite nicely. And in the first week of the finals, nobody was expecting a South Sydney victory.
Big games are based on moments. If you go back to when we played Bennett last time, for the first 30 minutes, I thought we were playing the exact type of footy that we wanted to play.
Gagai, yes, he's going to score the try. Kalamatangi, Mitchell.
Discipline came into play at the back end of that half, and it sort of led them back in the game.
Hands Martin, Momorovsky, chips over the top. No way!
You just can't let your foot off the throat and let them back in the game, because they've got strike all over the park as they've shown.
After just 5 NRL games, the responsibility of donning the number 1 jersey would fall on young Blake Taft.
It's pretty surreal. I look around the spine and you see the likes of Cody Walker, Adam Reynolds, Damien Cook, Benji Marshall, Cam Murray. There's so many good players in this side, and I just feel like, I don't really know what I feel actually.
Kicking would probably target you if you are back there. You up for that challenge?
Oh, well, I've been playing fullback my whole life, so if he kicks bombs, I'm sure he will, but if he does, then I'm ready for the challenge.
Taft wasn't the only one in the media that week, with a fired-up Wayne Bennett refusing to hold back.
The bottom line is we haven't been able to get near Nathan and his kicks. Our kick chases are getting blocked by illegal blockers. So, they would say, well, they're just going on a kick chase. They're not going on a kick chase. They're moving sideways and they're moving backwards and they're making contacts with shoulders and hands. And I'll finish it off by saying, from a very, very reliable source, they practice it at training. So it's a tactic that they use.
Wayne's response was just pure Wayne. So good. It was sharp, and the wit, and I think it's the most animated I've seen him actually in an interview.
He took all the focus off, South's losing 2 games to Penrith this year, and Latrell being out, and Taft only playing a couple of games, and the media saying that Taft wouldn't handle Cleary's kicking game, and it all just became about the blockers. It's why people want Wayne to be their coach. He's so good at handling these situations and keeping the pressure off the team, and getting them focused at the right time of the year.
Are you nervous, excited? What are the emotions ahead of such a big game?
Yeah, I'm obviously very excited. We've prepared really well for this game, and we understand the areas that we need to improve from last game. So we're up for a great game, I think.
Wayne, plenty of big game players in your side. Why are you confident you can get the job done tonight?
Oh, mainly because of our form. Virtually all season we had a couple of bad games, but outside of that we've been pretty good. And that's pretty important at this time of the year.
Both clubs quite vocal this week. We've certainly enjoyed the extra hype. Do you enjoy it as much as we do?
I like all to the theatre. It makes it a great game.
Go, lads.
Them eclipse their record of 21 in a season, but more important, a win tonight takes you to a preliminary final. Cleary then putting a grubber kick in. It might be too heavy. Oh, yes, it might be a try. In fact, looks like he's touched it down.
I was very, extremely nervous to start the game. It just kind of seemed like it wasn't going to be our night.
Gagai, and Dane's gone through. Walker's there supporting, and he puts it over the line for a final try. Out from dummy half to Reynolds. Reynolds has got a choice. Taft got it away. Paulo scores the try.
They just kept playing. They didn't fade away. They didn't have any moments of where they fell asleep or they hung their heads. Just didn't happen. They played the full 80 minutes.
And they put him into touch.
Brilliant defence. Brilliant defence.
Campbell Graham, I thought, was one of our best. His defence was just so spot on.
Our right side defence, our left side defence, and look, our forwards were just on fire.
Let's go! Keep it push! Keep it push going!
The media had written them off, and that played into our hands. I think it certainly played into our hands with the Blake Taft. How's he going to handle the high balls? How's he going to handle Cleary's big bombs?
Towards the uprights and flying through is Crichton.
Catch of the game. You can see Crichton coming, and you know how high he can leap.
went up, kept his eyes on the ball, came down with the prize.
That really was the game on the line for us then, because if Crichton had caught it, they were in for sure. And even if Taft was forced back in goal, we would have had to defend again. And he did such a great job, went up so confidently and just nailed it.
Cleary behind kick out. Luai, Burton can't get rid of the ball, no support. Tackle by Graham, knock on by Luai, a dummy half.
Well, this is incredible. The Rabbitohs, look at the fans go up, and I can imagine in lounge rooms all over New South Wales, South Sydney fans will be cheering on this famous victory. The coach never gave up, nor did his players.
And there's the finishing post. The Rabbitohs have pulled off a big win. Haven't beaten the Panthers once in their last 5 encounters. 16-10 in favour of South Sydney, the pride of the league.
South fans and members here in Townsville, what a win. Wasn't for our lads. Worked hard tonight, went through the process and we got there, so see you at the prelim. Go the Bunnies.
When you're one win away from a grand final, that must feel pretty good as well, considering the ups and downs of this season.
Yeah, I feel pretty good tonight. I just feel good with their effort and what they did. And Penrith's a top team, there's no doubt about that. And we had to stand up to them, we knew that. And from the 50-odd point defeat at Dubbo, it's a real credit to them where they've come. So to be able to turn this around here tonight.
And now we find ourselves 80 minutes away from a grand final berth against a Sea Eagles outfit that's soaring high.
Yeah, I think it'll be an exciting game, 2 very attack-orientated football teams. So I think it'll come down to just who can defend better, basically, and who can stop the other strike players.
It'll be fresh in a lot of those guys' heads that, it's been that many years where we, 3 years in the prelims that lost at the last hurdle. They'll make sure that that's not going to happen.
You can't change the past, you can only shape the future. So what we've done since last year is just worked out where we need to get better, improve in areas that we know we can.
This week for me is not about the grand final. We've got to win this game first. So I think Manly have been in pretty good form. They had a bit of a setback against Melbourne, but they've been one of the form teams of the competition, and we're going to have to play our best to beat them.
It's certainly going to be a tough game. We know we're going to be up for a tough challenge, but it's one we're looking forward to.
This is different. The formula is different, to get us where we are now. So let's bring it on.